Hey, good morning YouTube. Bob KK4DIV coming to you once again on a beautiful spring morning here in Northwest Florida. I'm going to go on a little adventure today, and you know I'm going to bring the radio, so stay tuned. Alright, so here to show y'all a little bit of what I got going on here in the little Ford Ranger, the Danger Ranger if you will. We've got a Yaesu FTM400. That's my newest acquisition right there. I figured I needed to have one. Everybody else does, so why shouldn't I too? I didn't have a Fusion mobile radio until now, so that's my first one. I had a couple of FT1 DRs, handheld radios, but I wanted something where I could get a little bit more power. So I've got this FTM400, and I got a suction cup mount for it, and it holds pretty well. I make sure I take it down if I'm parked in the sunlight or parked for any long periods of time. I don't think the sun beating down on it would be a very good thing. But I got the wire running up here, kind of tucked up here and down and around, and I just have the base unit mounted on a little piece of plywood sitting here below the shifter. That way I can change vehicles easily. I can just take this out, move it to the van if we're going on a trip, and use the suction cup mount in the van, and there you go. Easily move from one vehicle to another. I also have the FT817 here, and that's just sitting on my old mount that I used for my FT8800 that I used to have in the truck, and I put a couple L brackets there just to hold it in place, so I can take that out, you know, and go portable with it if I want to. But sitting right there in the truck now, only 5 watts, so I am kind of looking to get a new radio for the truck at some point, but I just spent $500 for that, and just don't want to spend a whole lot of money right now. But we are looking to upgrade the radio in the truck at some point. So there's the 2-meter 440 radio antenna. That is a diamond antenna with a diamond mag mount on there. It's a pretty nice mag mount. I think it's a 4-inch mag mount. And then I have the River Coil on the back of the truck for the HF radio with a 102-inch CB whip. So that's just a quick rundown of the truck. So let me get in here and let's start this adventure. Let's go places. So stay tuned, folks. Alright, so we are at it's like part of the Florida hiking trail here. This is what I saw. I turned around to come and look at. Choctawhatchee River section, Florida National Scenic Trail. So, got the trail corridor here, and it's like this might be where we are up here at the top. So this is quite a trail that wanders through parts of the state. So it looks like a nice area here. Man, this is nice. Nice little swimming hole right here. It's like the creek's moving pretty swiftly. A little noisy right here by the road. You wouldn't think this road would be that heavily used, but apparently it is. Yeah, this would be a good place to bring the family for a picnic. They got a couple tables here. Got a bench, got a little grill way over there under the pavilion. Yeah, got a rope swing. Check that out. Heck yeah. Had to watch out for that stump there in the ground though. When you're swinging out, don't want to hit that. Alright, yeah, so this is a little section of the Florida Trail, Florida Scenic Trail. And we've got a little bit of a creek here. And some tables and a pavilion over here. Man, too bad it's so close to the road though. Got a lot of road noise over here, but yeah, got a little grill and a place to come down to the river, creek, and get in and go swimming. So, real nice area here. But I just want to stop and check it out. This was not my purpose, so I'm going to get back on the road and go up to continue going up to Ponce de Leon Springs State Park. I don't understand why people gotta graffiti the bridge with profanity. Alright, we made it here to Ponce de Leon Springs State Park, and I just parked. It's $4 to get into the park, which isn't bad. Looks like they've got quite a few people down here swimming in the springs. Got some people set up on some tables, so I'm going to walk around real quick, check it out, kind of scope it out. Then I'm going to come back and grab my radio gear and see if we can't set up somewhere and do a little bit of ham radio operating at this new location at Ponce de Leon Springs State Park. Alright, we got the radio gear. We were using the FT817 today, and I have the Chameleon F-Loop antenna. And we're going to head down here. I found a couple of empty picnic tables that should work just fine for me. Check this out. Anyway, I found a picnic table down here that should work for me. There's a lot of people down here at the spring, so I would like to film it, but I don't want to encroach on people's privacy, so I'm probably not going to film the spring itself. There's just too many people. If there were just a couple people, I could probably strategically film around them, but we got a lot of people down here, so we're going to find a park bench and we're going to set up radio and see if we can't log a contact or two or three or none. We'll just have to see. Alright, we've got the Chameleon F-Loop set up and we have the FT817. We've got a number of people at the park here. Like I said, I don't want to encroach on anybody's privacy, so I'll probably keep my filming of the actual spring to a minimum. But we're set up. Didn't take long to get all this going here. That's the one thing I do like about the Chameleon F-Loop is its ease of setup and portability. We've got the logbook that my wife got me for Christmas. Look at that, to the love of my life, KK4DIV from your wifey. Isn't that sweet? Oh, I do love her. So we got the logbook here, and we're going to scan around 20 meters right now and see what we can find. CQ parks on the air. CQ parks on the air. From Kilo 4 Delta India Victor. Kilo 4 Delta India Victor calling CQ parks on the air. Calling CQ parks on the air. Kilo 4 Delta India Victor standing by for a call. Well, I've been doing this about at least 30 minutes now, and I haven't got anybody. I did post that I was going to be on this frequency on the YouTube, not YouTube, on the Facebook Parks on the Air site, but I guess nobody's checking Facebook in the middle of the day on a Wednesday for Parks on the Air stuff. But tell you what, we got a real low noise floor. There is absolutely no movement of the S meter with background noise, so it's very, very quiet up here, which is great. And so that's pretty awesome. But I don't know if it's band conditions. I checked the band conditions online, and 20 looked like the only band that was halfway decent, but nobody's hearing me. So I'll give it a few more tries here. We'll keep trying a little bit and see what we can do before I pack it all up and start heading back to the house. They got a trail here at the park. They say it's a 30-minute walk. Why not check it out? Alligators. This water's a little murky compared to what I saw just a minute ago. This is what I'm talking about. Getting out and enjoying nature. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, can't enjoy too many more days like this before you start really feeling the heat of the summer, but here at Ponce de Leon Springs State Park, it's a beautiful day today. Pretty nice place. It's a shame you can hear that road noise. Bet you 50 years ago it was much quieter. This is the creek stream coming out of the spring, and you can certainly tell a difference in the water. This is crystal clear water. And it joins that other creek right over here. It is just a little bit murky. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but you can really see where the clear water and that tannic acid stained murky water joining together there. That is it's really neat. Well, I sat up there at the park bench and called CQ for almost an hour, well, 50 minutes or so, close enough to an hour. Nobody ever came back to me. So it's just one of those things. Sometimes you get a few, sometimes you get none. But I'm not going to say that this trip was a failure. No, it was it's a beautiful park, a nice, really nice state park. The swimming hole, the spring is absolutely beautiful. It's crystal clear water. Lots of people enjoying it today, and I imagine as we get closer to the summer, more and more people will be enjoying that water as the temperatures start to rise here in Florida. But like I said, I didn't want to encroach on anybody's personal space and privacy, so I didn't film any of that swimming hole, the spring. But just trust me, it's beautiful. There's pictures on the Florida State Parks website, you can see it. But they've got some hiking trails that go around, and they're pretty nice. And lots of other places to explore and, you know, swim if you wanted to, other than the spring there. So along this trail, there's places you could, it look like it'd be really nice for swimming. So lots of different options for that. But like I said, this certainly is not a failure. I found a gem, and I'm definitely going to be coming back to this park again, and either doing some more ham radio operating or bringing the family just for a day and bring some food and have a picnic and let them swim. The kids would love it, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm going to keep walking around here and mosey my way back to the vehicle and probably get packed up and heading back towards the house. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video today. Thanks for tagging along with me. Really enjoyed my time spent at Ponce de Leon Springs State Park. Unfortunately, didn't log any contacts, but that's alright. You know, sometimes I just enjoy getting out and trying something new and at a new location. And today, I was at a new location. So remember guys, give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll catch everybody in a future video. So we'll say 73 and best wishes to each and every one of you. It's Bob, KK4DIV. Till next time.